You know, they say milk does a body good. But what about water? Hey, Mr. School Counselor, what is going on, everyone? Happy Tuesday. Tuesdays with Mr. School Counselor continues. Not only because of me, but because of each and every one of you. So I appreciate that. Before we get into it, as always, as every week, like, subscribe, make sure you follow, make sure you send it to a friend, because we never know who can get this information and we never know who it can help out at home. With that being said, parents, this one's going to be an exciting one. If you have high school students, yes, they should be listening. But the little twist is, if you have middle school students, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, teachers, you too, school counselors in the middle school, you as well. This is going to be geared for my middle school students. Who said they are too young to know about college? That's what we're doing today, all right? So, everyone, sit back, relax, and welcome to the Mr. School Counselor Show. So, as you may or may not know, yes, I am a school counselor. Yes, I work in a high school, but the twist is I actually work with 7th and 8th graders. So this means that my 7th and 8th grade population are actually in a high school. So who better to receive college information than my students at a middle school level, but in a high school setting? So yes, parents, teachers, middle school counselors, you can talk about college with your students as well. Doesn't mean you got to give them the whole breakdown as if they were high school kids or even seniors, but they should start learning the basics. And that's exactly what we did today. So I wanted to share it. I wanted to bring it up. And I also want to give credit to collegeday.org. They were the ones that were able to help me with a cool lesson plan that I'm going to share with you guys. See, it was cool to talk about college stuff with them because I know they grasped it. It was cooler for them to receive the information and share it back. But what was the coolest piece was the collegeday.org lesson that I shared with them today. What did we do? We created a project that had our students creating their own college. What would their college look like? Would it be in a rural setting? Would it be in an urban setting, a suburban setting? How many students in their school? What kind of programs would they have to offer? We even got down to the name and the motto. Here's my reason for it. It works if students are engaged now and they start learning about college. It works if they start learning like, hey, this is what I have to do. This is how I search to go to a college or a university. It may just help when it comes to scholarships then. See, that's the other piece that I haven't shared yet, but we're going to get to that one in a different video, and I can't wait for that one as well. But what's cool is they start learning or start grasping the fundamentals of how to search, how to look for colleges, different programs. They start even their creative juices as to, hey, what kind of mascots does the school have? The motto, the location, do they want to dorm? Do they want to commute? And their project, the final project is they have to convince myself and their teacher as well to want to attend their school. So I would say it's a little competition, which is kind of cool, but at the same time, it brings that level of excitement, it brings camaraderie, and it has them talking about college. I have to give a shout out to 2 different schools, Northern Arizona University and also Auburn University, that were able to provide me with just little, I guess you can call it trinkets, but it was like the profile pages, the information in the pamphlets, so that these kids to start knowing about what to look for. Now, I did have a whole bunch of schools with program material, but Auburn University and Northern Arizona University definitely came through in the clutch. So thank you very much. You may have questions. Is this useful for students right now? My opinion, yes. Think of 7th and 8th graders right now just talking about college. Do you know how cool that is or interesting it is? This way, when they get to high school counselors have more than enough time to talk about something else. Maybe they can talk about programs. Maybe they can talk about different ideas. It doesn't have to be explaining what college is. It doesn't have to be talking about what a grade point average is, what a class rank is. because these are things that I was able to share with them at a 7th and 8th grade level. And it should be things that you as a middle school counselor can do, you as a teacher can do, you as a parent can do. When they say that kids are sponges, let me tell you, these kids are sponges. So what you provide them or what you throw at them, they're definitely gonna receive. You just have to make sure that you provide it with enough energy, with enough enthusiasm. And if they believe in you, they will believe in this college decision process as well. So don't be afraid to talk about college stuff with 7th and 8th grade students. I want to thank collegeday.org for making this lesson plan. I definitely want to see what college I'm going to be picking from one of my students. So it's an exciting project. It's something that you can do across the country. Make it happen. Start it up and see what happens. You let me know how it goes. If there's anything or any different idea that 7th and 8th grade students can have or receive with the college decision process, make sure you let me know as well, because I want to share it with everyone. With that being said, I want to thank you guys, and we'll see you next week.